Okay. To anyone watching this after the fact, I hope you are having a lovely day. And if you are not, I hope it gets better soon. As for me, I literally slept like 3 hours. I woke up and something just prompted me to look at the clock and realize it was 8:27 and I was like, "Oh my god, I am supposed to be streaming." Fuck. And then my computer decided to be annoying and then somebody wanted me to look at something real quick in another game, so I did. And now we're here. Hello. I'm eating something because I'm not wasting any more time. Mm-mm-mm. I'm eating some lemon pepper chicken that I made, and it's ever so slightly dry. I don't have anything else to pair it with. Oops. But tonight we finish something. One moment. Okay, never mind. We're good. That is not the door. Where's the door? That's really pretty. I like that. Where's the door? Alright, let's go talk to Fig. Which shouldn't take us too terribly long. Oh, fuck! Me! I didn't realize. Oh my god, that scared me. Yeah, we can't go up there. No. No, we can't. That's funny. Oh my god, that got me. Oh, that's where that is. Oh, even mermaids are right here. It has to be something with mermaids. That's insane how the door disappears, though. Oh, please don't make that noise. I'm not good with those noises. Eh! So Sorry, I just thought I smelled something burning. Yeah, today, I mentioned my computer is struggling a little bit more than normal. We're just gonna sit right here and let it do whatever the hell it needs to do. Like, it really didn't want to pull up my streaming software. OBS. And it really didn't want to download any, update for it either. I was like, what the hell? Anyways, probably in the next week or two, we still have one more run, right? We still have this, I was about to say Slytherin. We still have the Hufflepuff run to do, and that'll take me 2 streams, and then after that, I don't know what game we're going to be playing. But probably this next week, I am going to post a poll to see what sort of game, what game people would want to see next. And I'm probably gonna leave it up for 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, and then that way, you know, people can vote and all that. So I'm probably gonna put that in the next week or so. What is that? Professor Fig, as if my schedule wasn't congested enough, the ministry has charged me with arranging the rather inconvenient arrival of a new student at Hogwarts, a fifth year, if you can believe. Professor Weasley insists that they will need an escort and a mentor to help them acclimatize before term begins. I have assigned the task to you. Please see Professor Weasley for details. Well, I'm so glad it was Fig and not Black, because holy shit, can you imagine how differently this story would have ended up? Holy crap.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon color.
Goblin
Shoot, hang on.
silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Okay, well that was horrible timing. I am so sorry. Yeah. My mom called me earlier, but I was mid-nap. And, like, I thought, okay, I'll, like, answer and, like, I'll call her back in a few minutes. Well, that ended up being an hour, and I know that my folks are making... Oh. They're supposed to have a bunch of people over. My mom and dad are supposed to have a bunch of people over. So my mom and I, we kind of bake, and I figured out how to make homemade pizza dough. A few weeks ago. My mic is on, right? I did turn it on. Sorry, I'm out of it right now. Did I mention that I took a nap for entirely too long?
I don't think I'm ready for this just yet.
Oh, shit. Oh. Mm. I have to be level 3 and we're not even level 3, is that right? That's fine. No, I'm level 5. Weird.
Perhaps
Oh.
we'll come back to this.
Yeah, oh my god. No, hi, how are you doing? But, no. So, I figured out how to make a homemade pizza dough, like, a few weeks ago, okay? And so my mom, you know, I made it, and then I turned my mom onto it, and so my dad was like, oh, I want to have a bunch of people over. So they invited one, two, 6 people. It's really 7, because one of them was going to bring their daughter. 3 couples that we know back home. And so my mom, she tore her meniscus. So she's not doing so hot on the whole walking front. So, but she decided, because my dad wanted her to make 6 pizzas. 6 of them. It's a little bit hard work. Well, she was wanting to FaceTime me, and I was thinking she wanted me to see her pizzas. She hadn't done the pizzas. Well, the pizzas are in the oven. Come to find out that one of the couples that they invited, again, this was like 2 days ago, so like it's been planned for 2 days. One of the couples that they invited said, oh, I'm not too sure we're going to be able to make it or whatever. And the, they started drinking, and they put steaks on the grill. But my mom, like, mom and dad, like, they cleaned the entire house. Dad mowed and weed-eated and made it all look really nice for company. Made mixed drinks and everything. And it's just like, what do you mean you started drinking and put steaks on the... What the hell? Okay. And my mom went to the trouble of making all those pizzas. So I was just like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Anyway, sorry, shit timing, but I wanted to...
Professor.
Yeah.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing
I
your
know, doesn't it
defensive magic
suck?
assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches,
And
burning
then...
away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Spiders.
Sounds versatile.
It is versatile. It's called fire.
But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks.
Okay.
You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
Well, and that's
You know
unfortunately...
where to find me once you've finished.
That is unfortunately the issue.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
And that is still one of the funniest things about this game. No, not this time, my dear. Or I could be mean. That's right, we're trying to be mean a little bit just to see, and I want to know what happens.
Help me with my sad predicament.
I'm trying to decide if I actually want to do this. So one of the couples is still supposed to show up with their daughter. They come over all the time. And the other one has to work, but he might be by later. He might swing by and pick up his wife and come over, but they wouldn't be able to drink or anything. So it's like, oh, okay. It's just all sorts of weird, and there's 6
Don't you know
pizzas that
who
my
I
mom
am?
has homemade.
Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Why does everyone hate you?
Everyone hates you. Why?
It's probably because
Because
you're
Hogwarts
kind of
is full
snobby.
of bullies and spoil sports. Leander
No,
Pruitt's one of the
that's
worst.
not true.
That
Okay,
no
but that
talent
is true.
moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
That sounds awful.
I haven't much interest in a game that sprays you with odors.
Only if you lose, which I never do. Or at least, not often. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing.
Oh my god. No wonder.
Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
I have a feeling it has less to do with the gobstones as it is that you're shitty.
Sounds as if you caused the smelly situation and they responded accordingly.
I didn't make the rules. Anyway, I can't work
Oh
out
my
how to get them
God.
back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
It's probably because you don't have the best personality.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
How do you play gobstones by yourself, though? That's what I want to know. Bless her. Lost my mom 4 years ago. Oh, I am so sorry to hear that. I don't know what I'd do without my mom. I would be completely lost. Especially now. Still being in school and all of that. Yeah. Must be nice taking the nasty dialogue option all the time. No,
I'd
actually.
better keep an eye on high places around the
I feel weird. I feel really weird doing it. I don't like being mean as a general rule. So this is very out of character. However, when it comes to her, I just wanted to know because I do find her kind of annoying. So there are certain situations where I will do it. Yeah, I didn't end up meaning to. Like, I know the stereotype of, like, Slytherin being bad and all of that, and I am very aware that Slytherins aren't actually all bad.
Whee! Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she
Now, I
serves
wish we could
the
interact and
Slytherin
be mean to
fancy
Peeves, though,
alone.
let me tell you.
As long as we're only one time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not for the
Ew! Disgusting. But yeah, I don't know. It was like, I didn't do it for the Ravenclaw, and then I ended up just doing it for the Slytherin because more of, not so much to be evil or
Glad you can make it.
mean-spirited, quote-unquote, but
Let me
more
in,
of
sir.
that they just say what they mean. And a lot more brash, I guess you could say.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you,
Yeah, for sure.
that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so You must have really impressed Sebastian.
Invitation only, and yet the professors know about it. Can we just talk about that for a minute?
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up,
That's
the
not
winner is awarded a prize.
how that works.
Interested?
Yeah, what you just said that, like, I'm gifted at dueling or whatever, I don't like bragging. I'm not very good at bragging. It makes me uncomfortable, especially when I brag, but if other people brag, like, I'm alright with it. Like, I am, like, a huge cheerleader, so taking these different options is so weird. I want to say I'll join your club, but I haven't actually heard this one, so.
I don't really see the value in organized dueling. Senseless fighting, in my opinion.
It's not senseless at all. It requires teamwork, reflexes, and spellcasting. You might
Nice,
like to try
Lucan.
it. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Sure, why not?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
Okay.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Why you gotta be mean? We'll make you regret it. Let's see if I remember how to do anything. There goes your wager, Omnis!
Accio.
Come here. I like how Natty is there. Wait, didn't I hear Omnis though?
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are.
Oh!
And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed
Oh,
Wands
that's
victory.
handy.
What for?
That's
Let's see
actually
you back here again.
exceptionally handy that it's all ready to go right now. I was wondering if I'd have to run off and do something.
Glad you're back.
That's so handy.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
Yeah.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
So how's your week been? Oh. Yes. There we go. I just saw something and I was like, no. 1 moment. Okay.
Accio.
1, 2, 3, 4. Go.
That's it!
But yeah.
Levioso.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Nicely done!
Time for the complicated one.
Levioso.
1, 2, 3.
Accio.
1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Your week's been good? That's awesome. Glad to
So
hear
that's
it.
enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel.
Yeah,
You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
for sure. What is that in his hand, Dill? Is that a freaking gobstone? Oh, that's funny.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
Yep.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
We'll do Sebastian.
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it. Ready to get thrashed?
What's with the smack talk?
Apologies in advance.
Oh my god, you have Lucan's voice, and that is just so weird to me. Oh, I will read that in just a second. Alright. Oh, I got hit! Woohoo! Been to Hull? I don't know where Hull is, or I guess it's a place. To watch my football soccer
gave it my
team
all.
play, and it was
You
a good
did
game.
indeed.
And tonight I've been for
The
food
other
with friends. Oh,
duelists
that
have already
sounds
taken notice of
fun!
you. But after that last round, they'll really have it in for you.
Yeah, it really sounds like a
You'd
good
better
week.
Keep practicing if you want a chance at winning.
Did y'all, did your
Or
team
at
win?
least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then.
This game
The
should have
next
been
round is
online for a
all the
multiplayer, or
gobstones, so to
what?
speak.
Assignment's all finished.
Okay, cool. The assignment being finished. Honestly, I feel I'm kind of impartial to that. Like, oh, the duels. Eh. I would have made, for me at least, I think the duels, if they were online, it would have been less fun. But I'm somebody who isn't as big into PvP as everybody else.
Perhaps I should stick to potions.
Oh, don't put yourself down. I'm the only one allowed to do that. When it comes to putting myself down, there it is. I shouldn't have said anything. Okay. Okay. Sorry if I sound a little sleepy. Again, literally woke up pretty much at 8:27. I was like, oh, shit. Ooh, that texture, though. Yeah. What I do like is that, especially since a lot of games nowadays are live service, but once the service gets canceled, you don't get to play the game anymore. I do like that this one's offline entirely, so I will always own it. I really appreciate that. Because this would be one of those games I would be so freaking pissed
Mr.
off.
Brattleby was able to accommodate you.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear
Yeah,
it.
I'm bad at
Then you
PvP.
should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin.
Yeah, I would
And
also
remember,
prefer
focus on the proper wand movement.
not to be on fire.
Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Boom. Okay.
Good work. Just in the classroom before you go. I've set up a few targets for you.
Incendio.
You're getting it. Keep at it. And do. Incinerate yourself.
Oh, god dang it. Okay. You gonna go away? Yeah, now you went away. That's annoying. There we go.
Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I freaking love that. I remember saying I love single player games. Sometimes I like playing online games without interacting with other players. Yeah, I think we've had this conversation before. Just I like playing without interacting with other players. Just nice to know Just to know other people are playing is nice. Yeah, no, for sure. I'm the same way with ESO. I am like, I like just being in the world and seeing a whole bunch of other people. So I definitely would be down for a game like this if it was online. That would be really fun. Maybe at Hogwarts, maybe somewhere else. You know what I mean? Like a different locale. That would be really cool. But set in the same universe. One game I think that would be really fun if anyone could make it is if you were an R or something and you've already graduated school. That would be really fun, I think. Yeah. And I feel like the people that made this game could absolutely do that. But yeah, a lot of times in ESO, I just run around and I like watching other people do shit.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a
Why
student
is
and
he
my
so
schedule is...
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends.
Jesus.
My office. 5 minutes.
So, Black is really damn rude.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further.
That's okay, I'm going for
I
you.
shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
So Fig should not have like, but headmaster. And Black was really damn rude. It sucks because it's like, yeah, he's rude. Hi, what are you doing in here? I've never seen a student in here.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section.
Let's not say anything
Perhaps
around
they'll have an
Ominous,
idea.
okay? I love Ominous. He's one of my favorite characters. Sebastian is my least favorite. Yes, including over Ranrock. I will be honest. Sebastian bothers me a lot. That is a really cool painting, though.
Sebastian!
Simon
there you
Pegg.
are.
I don't think
There
I've heard
you
of
are.
him.
You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks.
I did.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway,
Oh,
we
I
ended
know
up in an
him.
ancient vault where we found a map.
I just didn't know his name was
map
Simon Pegg.
leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
Okay,
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
okay. What did Sebastian do? Do you want the long version or the short version? Actually, I don't think I have it in me to do the long version right now. Basically, I was with Sebastian right up until the point that he started really going down a very dark path to try and protect his sister. You played. Okay, hang on. Before I get down into this rabbit hole, you know his story. You've done his entire storyline. There are lines you should not cross. And he crossed them. And then unfortunately... Okay, yeah, you did. So, his uncle's a dick. Yeah, absolutely, sure. Not a lot is known about the sister and her curse, and I really hope that in a DLC or even in the second game, if they're making whatever content comes after this game, I really hope that has something to do with her so that we can see what happened or if it even worked or what. But his storyline is one of those that's really hard because I like happy endings. And there was no happy ending, not for him, not for her. He killed his uncle. And, you know, even though his uncle was a dick, Sebastian ended up being the bad guy in the end. He used his friend Ominous. He's surrounded by people who want to help. But they don't have a personal stake in it, so they're able to think clearly. And as for Anne, she should have been given a choice as well. This is about her. She lost her uncle, who was taking care of her. And then what? She just disappeared, but we all saw how she fell when she was seized with the pain. So if it didn't work, where did she go? And who's taking care of her? Because she's not able to take care of herself. In Sebastian's zeal to find an answer that may or may not exist, he ended up hurting the very person he loved the most and he was trying to heal and protect. And he did not take 2 steps backwards and listen to the people around him. It could have ended very differently. And a man who may not have been the best person, but he clearly cared. He cared a lot. And he was trying to do the best he could. He lost his life for it because of a dumbass kid. That's what Sebastian is. Sebastian's got a lot of power, he's got a lot of potential, and he squandered it completely, in my opinion. And I went off. It pissed me off when I was playing. Oh, God.
See there? That's the door we need to reach.
He has no respect for rules
and
as well.
Those annoying prefects would love nothing
Rules
more
are
than
in
to
place
rat
for a
on us
reason.
to Scribner.
Not
So
all
don't
of them
let
are to
see
be
us.
broken.
Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know.
He does love his sister, but in that love hurt her. It may have even killed her, we don't know.
Appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
No, I'm not saying he doesn't love his sister. I am saying that he went too far. And the uncle also loved his niece and nephew. It is tragic love. I'm somebody who I consider myself somewhat I have experience with that, let's just say, like Anakin's love for Padme and Star Wars. Yes. That one didn't bother me near as much, but yes. And yet he ended up hurting Padme. You know, I mean, you look at all of that, that story would have ended very differently if Anakin hadn't goofed up and lost it. But I mean, he lost it as well. He killed children, which is just not okay.
Quietly now.
Go away. Oh my god. Yeah, and I think also for me, it's tragic love stories like that are harder for me. It's not something I necessarily gravitate to. I think in general killing people is bad. But yeah, the killing the children, that was bad. Like, when it comes to offenses, killing an uncle versus killing children, oh yeah, no. Bad. But, oh my god, that scared the shit out of me, whatever that was.
Blast.
Hi?
It's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase. Damn.
Yeah, people. No, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. You're good.
Usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora.
I like a
That's how
different
I
flavor
always
of
used
tragic
to
love
get it.
story.
But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Yeah, like. One second. Oh shit.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
Oh shit. Move, move, move. That's bad time to check notifications. I'm helping somebody with some Sims 4 CC that they are building. And she sent me a message and I was like, what's going on? Move, 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 move.
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book?
Silent as a grave.
That is disturbing, Sebastian. And the other thing is, he's like, no one cares. No one's helping my sister. No, everybody's helping your sister. It's just unprecedented magic that no one knows what exactly to do with. Magic has limitations, unfortunately. You know, I mean, I didn't save. Fuck.
Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
No, I actually gotten caught here, Sebastian. No. I hate that, section. Always. So are you saying you love it or you have a tragic love story? Actually, you have kind of tragic love story also. Are you a writer?
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because
That's
Merlin knows
terrifying.
everyone else has given up.
Why do you think we'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
Revelio. We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaine to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus
I mean,
on what
researching
you're
is not
after.
bad,
Which is what,
but I
precisely?
do feel like
I'll know it when
everybody
I
has
see
done
it.
the best they could.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Because it's unprecedented magic, and yes, that means that people should be researching this stuff, and I'm sure people are. I'm sure they absolutely are. And I understand he's so desperate to do it right now, but has he considered
Levioso.
chilling the fuck out and then getting more information? Because, in my opinion, you can lure more, bees with honey than with vinegar. You know what I mean?
Who have we here?
No, just less story to try right. Fantasy's my bread and butter. Freaking love
Out
fantasy.
exploring where they shouldn't be.
You try to
Naughty,
write. I bet you're a good writer.
naughty, You'll get caught.
Shut up.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Yeah. Urban fantasy is my story mode of crack.
Blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
I can't do, like I can kind of.
How do I know you won't go to the librarian and blame this all on me?
Why would I do that? I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search.
Yeah, I can't write, high
Now,
medieval
where's
fantasy.
that damned poltergeist got
Or
to?
at least not very well.
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
So yeah, my bread and butter is urban. Give me my modern, but give me my magic, and I'm happy.
Reparo.
Helps me sleep at night. So I can... Yeah, for sure. No, trust me. With everything that's been going on in my life last year, I disappear in my head more often than not. Oh my, that's an interesting hat. Okay. That's okay. Yep. Paranormal, fantasy, all of that is my comfort area for sure. Yeah.
Of course, traces of ancient magic.
Sebastian would have lost his shit if he saw
Must
this.
be more to this room.
Whee! Okay, the lights turning on as we go down is so spooky. Ooh. Aw. Not me getting excited.
Where might this lead?
Hell. Oh, jeez. I am sorry for yawning. I've been tired as all heck this week. It's alright. I'm here. We're finishing it. Hello?
Not surprising.
Shit.
Levioso.
Boing!
Protego. Stupefy. Incendio.
Oh, I want this. Boom! Okay, I know how to play the game. Thank you. Get relaxment and light dark fantasy being lost some sort of order in a world descended into chaos. Nice. Yeah, dark fantasy can be good.
Levioso. Protego. Stupefy.
Well, that was rude.
Accio. Incendio.
Fuck. Yeet! Oh, that would scare the hell out of me in real life.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
Yeah, great question. Oh, came up. So I'm going to read that in a minute because I'm always terrified that this is going to fall on me.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Let's see, I came up with wards, which like a priestly warrior order which faithful and protect them against evil magics, but their order was destroyed when they lost faith. Nice! I'm working on it. You're the first person I've told sorry. What? Wait, why are you saying sorry? I don't know why you're saying sorry. I think that sounds like a really cool idea. So, are the wards are based on faith? So that kind of reminds me almost of Diablo 4 a bit. Yeah. I've been working on a rewrite of my book. I mean it's fantasy. I don't really know how to describe like if it's dark fantasy or whatever. There's definitely some darkness to it. Um Ow.
Levioso. Incendio. Accio.
Nice. Give me these. Let me have them. But yeah, why are you sorry?
It is a book after all.
This does look amazing. So this right here, am I to assume that this is just crumpled over time? Crumbled, I'm sorry, crumbled. Crumbles. I don't even want to know how much this costs to make. No! Look, part of the thing, yeah, I'm playing a game, but what I like to do is talk to people. So that's what streaming is for me, is playing a game, connecting with people through either a common game or, you know, a pre-established relationship if you're not into the game, but like we can talk. It's not necessarily, it's not a distraction, not really, I don't see it that way. Trust me, you get me started on talking about, if you can get me to open up about my book and stories and writing and stuff, I will talk about that all day, every day. I can write a freaking thesis on the lore that I have been working on, because I've been working on this book since 2018. And I've been writing since I was 18 and I'm 27. Actually, no, I take it back, 17. It's part of the reason why I love this game and I love other RPGs like this, because of the story. If it is a good story, I will most likely play it. Except for horror. The way he walked off camera is so weird, though. No, I skipped a stitch. This right here is so weird and awkward,
You
though.
wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald. Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood. Professor McCaw.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic
Particular
is wielded.
form. That's
Ancient
interesting.
magic.
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
The music! So creepy! And the fact that she didn't say anything, too, is just so telling. Like, oh, bad vibes.
Sebastian.
I love how we were able to get through all of that before he could say, get to her.
Section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
I feel bad.
That being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
So, something that would have helped Sebastian here, I feel like, is if one of the teachers had been able to take him under their wing and open the restricted section and help him with his pursuit of information and knowledge, but temper it, if he'd have had a mentor, that I feel like would have been a better path to choose. But also, I think it would be hard to decide who would be his mentor, because Sebastian, with all of the teachers that we have, and who we've attended classes and everything with, he's not particularly close to anybody, nor do I think anybody would necessarily have the right temperament, because Sharp, I feel like, would be the closest, but Sharp, I feel like he's a little bit too much on the rules, and you'd need a professor more like Professor Fig for Sebastian. Someone who's willing to bend the rules in pursuit of, like, the greater good, but knows when to stop. I feel like that would have been really helpful for Sebastian, because it's clear that everybody doesn't want him to go down that path, and they do care, but they just can't connect with him, if that makes sense. Oh, you're 21, 29? I almost said, did I say 21? No, I meant 29. Nice. Yay, I'm not the only person who may or may not be older. I don't know about you though. I don't feel 27. Do you feel 29? It would be nice to hear. Oh, I don't know about that. Obviously not now. Yeah. Haven't gotten much down in writing, but it's more like the world I built in my head. I know how my world was created, which is very nice because I don't know how the real world was created. Yeah, that's definitely nice. For me, I've always disappeared into my own head. For me, it only tends to become something I write down when I have lived in my head. When I've lived in it long enough in my head, if that makes sense. It's an idea that persists. It's characters that persist, that beg to be writ. And in the case of
I'd better keep
my
an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones.
current,
I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
with my current series, Champions of the Void, the Valerie Winters one, I say as if you should know it, you shouldn't. But I do have a playlist of like somebody a few months ago or whatever was curious about my writing playlist for the book, so I made it. I need to update it actually. I think I have one song that needs to be added. But in the case of A Witch's Debt and that entire series, I started writing it because I really liked urban fantasy and I like shifters, like shifter novels and things. And the whole fated mates thing is intriguing, but I couldn't quite find what I was looking for. The sort of story that I was wanting to find. Because 9 times out of 10, it either girl boss way too close to the sun, not enough world building, or just something's off. And I wanted something. I wanted something like it, and I couldn't find it. So I wrote it. And I'm still trying to figure things out about my lore and my world. That's more background or to be explored in subsequent series. Oh, hi.
You cannot be serious. Goblins
I
working with
cannot
Rookwood
believe he doesn't believe.
makes no sense.
What do you mean it
It
doesn't make no
is
sense?
rather
He's a goblin!
unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox. It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
This is why I'm saying Sharp
Sir,
wouldn't have been
I
good
was
for
able
Sebastian.
to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Yep.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still,
Jackdaw.
I will need
Jackass.
time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before,
How expensive
Percival
are
Rackham,
pensives?
was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
Oh, that's gotta suck.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Okay. Final stretch.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Okay. Open this. Go to world map. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we're gonna do. So let's go to herbology class. Let's get that knocked out. And then see if we can do the potions class, and then we'll go meet with Natty. I think that sounds like a good idea.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell.
Oh, I think we gotta
Please
get that
complete
too.
the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
That's right, yeah, because I need that, don't I? Anyway. Find it hard to... What is that? Oh, okay, I know what that is. I was like, what is that? Is that a big piece of bread? What is that? Hi, Sebastian. Let's see here. No, it's below me. Okay. Find it hard to make characters and much easier to build the world and history and stuff. For me, I'm the complete opposite. I actually believe it or not, start fleshing out fleshing out a world by realizing one character.
What am I missing?
So with Valerie, I actually ended up writing 23 pages. That was the very first thing I'd ever written. I didn't even know her name yet. Had no freaking idea. And I actually ended up writing the ultimatum of book 3. Believe it or not. I had no idea who any of the characters' names were except for one prominent character who was not her. That she's connected to. And the only way I figured that out was once I got to it and I realized I needed a name, I looked down at my keyboard and I'm like, what would a god's name be? Which is, of course, all sorts of weird crap, right? And I ended up coming out with Zol, because I just looked at things and I just started hitting keys. And so I actually ended up figuring out this entire story, roughly, from how she ended up being Zol's champion, because it's Champions of the Void, Champion of Zol, technically. Because there's the Void, and the Void has 9 deities, and each of those 9 deities have, of Zol being one of them, have a champion. You're our champion of the Void second, technically. You're a champion of your deity first, but the Void can circumvent, if that makes sense. Hence, Champions of the Void. Valerie Winters, because it's that particular champion. Because well, actually, I am going to write about the other ones.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class.
For me, I can get away with bad lore building and everything, or bad world in a book. if the character is interesting enough. If the character is good enough, I will follow it to the ends of the words. If that makes sense.
How thrilling
I love
it is
her.
to have everyone back together again.
I love garlic.
This year
I
will
love
be
her
filled
so
with
much.
enchantment and excitement, but the
I also
most
love
important
garlic in the
thing
kitchen.
cultivated in herbology is knowledge.
Culinary
The
herb.
prudent herbologist is no more afraid
Culinary
of the
bulb,
venomous
I should say.
tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we?
I love how this is what she starts
First,
us with.
let's protect our ears.
Yeah, let's protect those. Those are important.
Now, everyone,
Freaking
rip
cotton,
the
though. That's so
mandrake
funny.
by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Oh. This is, see, sometimes when there's cutscenes, I just pick up my yarn and I just let my hands be busy. And sometimes it's an interactive cutscene. Oh no!
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new core and cut down the soil.
Can we just talk about how lucky it is that that glass didn't shatter on us? That would be so bad.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket.
Warm,
putting the
dirty
mandrake
blanket.
Right at ease.
Oh shit! Okay, yeah. Hang on, sorry. I forgot. Because I took a nap, I forgot to turn off my plant light. Shit.
I'm afraid.
Ugh.
Right then, off you go.
Down the...
Splendid work, everyone.
Down into the garage I go.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at
God
our
damn it, I
potting
forgot to
tables.
take care of the
You can
seeds
all
that I
get
need to take care of.
started.
God damn it.
I need to have a brief word with our new student.
Okay. I'm coming back up the stairs. If I was crafty, or not crafty, but able to code shit, I'd get one of those Lego kit things and just make myself a freaking timer that just turns it on, turns it off for me. That would be great. Alas, I do not have one.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Oh yeah, that's this one. Dear Professor Garlic, how very thoughtful of you, and to remember that strawberries are my favorite. They're as sweet as can be. It's no wonder muggles love them so much. Strawberries are the bomb. Everything you cultivate seems to be of such high quality, from bitterroot to berries. I do hope that my darling niece can learn this skill whilst under your tutelage. Lenora so adores you, as do all of your students, I am sure. Warmest regards as always, Eleanor Everlay. Sorry. Oh, the fact that those two are together is so weird.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Oh, this feels awful.
I'll say. Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal. So remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't
Thank you.
easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Okay.
Let's see how to balance
Got a
my
fish tank on a timer? I
starfish
need to get that on
arrangement.
a timer.
Fancy or roses?
What I need to do is get back to setting my 8 p.m. alarm.
Make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion. As you all should know from
Oh.
Professor
Sorry.
Sharp, will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora.
Yes, please.
Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. here, dear, and let them have a good jumping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in
That's
the
so
other
funny.
greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you.
Great.
Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
No, duh.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him.
I mean, he is good,
Brilliant.
though.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. No offense. Sorry. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
I love this greenhouse. It's still one of my favorites. Gosh, so cool.
Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
I'm taking all of them. You don't get to have any.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get there.
It's got a little thing on the top. It's got a gardening hat.
Keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
Oh my gosh.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Just because those cabbages will chomp on a dummy doesn't mean they do the same on, say, a goblin.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Oh my god.
Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable. That's the... Okay, let's be honest here. If shit was going down, you would throw anything you could, even if it was a freaking Brussels sprout. Oh, man. If I were at Hogwarts, I would never leave this area. I know, that's such a plant science thing of me to say, but it's true.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon
Oh, no.
gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
What did you do?
Madame Kagawa said she's never seen anything of that form. She even had the rest of the class watch me quickly what I've done.
I don't know what that
You'll
is.
soon learn that Kagawa's techniques are
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
You have no idea how much this physically pains me to say it, and I will never be saying it again in any subsequent playthrough. But I do want to know what happens if I say the other option.
Thank
what's
you,
said.
Professor, but looking after plants isn't all that thrilling to me.
I think you'll come to see that the fruit is well worth the labor. As we herbologists like to say, tend to your plants and they'll tend to you. Huh. Well,
Now
I
that's true.
suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
I love that. She's such a sweetie. Absolutely love her.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their
Okay.
new pots. Only cost me my
I should be able to do potions now. Excuse me.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships.
Yep.
Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the great hall.
I love her. I can't wait to meet her in Hufflepuff. That'll be fun. Okay, I should be able to go to potions right now, right? Yep. Okay. I just was too quick on the take. Of course. Yeah, if I ever come back to this game, I feel like I'm gonna try to do it without the map, and that's going to kill me.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all.
That
Point for
sucks.
Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it.
I wonder what happened to his leg.
Please begin.
Cause that it can heal some, but not all. Really felt
Use
personal.
a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
I love that we get to like do little button pushes and stuff. Oh. Oops. Thought we were done with that, sorry. Stir the cauldron of the bubbly green.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
And we're just done before everyone else.
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion.
Thank
Professor
you.
Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones
I
can be
hate doing
purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain.
What I'm about to do,
and
that
will
is.
require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come
Yeah,
and see me when you finish
noticed
brewing,
that.
and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
I hate Garrett.
My parents considered keeping me home from school
Gareth,
this year
sorry.
after the rumors of a...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
This is gonna give me hives.
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
You're not.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh.
That's because you need it.
But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion.
Oof.
I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper
Again,
feathers aren't that valuable.
I have a distinct
Wait
feeling
until you
my
see what I'm
character
brewing.
would be intelligent
Hurry
enough
up,
to
see
realize
the
this is
feather.
a terrible idea. But I'm doing this, one, because I'm never doing it again. Unless it's like super funny. And two, We're just doing everything opposite.
Keep your potion station.
Come on, girl. Again, he would fucking notice because it's the big purple one. I read that last time. I'm getting hives just by doing this, but I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
Here's the flopper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going
Fuck.
to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
So, do we think this is gonna go well? Sharp fucking knows. I know he knows.
Efficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd.
Wait, it's the same
What's happening?
thing?
Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Meat! It's the same shitty thing, are you serious?
Well done, Gareth.
Oh my god.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Oh shit.
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor again.
Oh my god. Can we talk to him? No? Oh wait.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
I wonder if that's because he can't see. Do y'all think it's because of that?
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
Yeah, right? Oh wait. Hey! I know you. Oh, never mind, it's money. Literally one coin!
Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own.
Oh fuck! I hate doing this, god damn it.
I brewed an Endurus potion as you asked.
Fuck!
Professor.
Fuck!
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping
Oh,
Mr. Weasley
he's
brew
pissed!
chaos.
Fuck me! Fuck, 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 fuck. Let's be a shithead.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves.
Yep.
Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll
Oh,
be
he's
all.
pissed. Holy fuck.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
This is one professor that I would not want to fuck with, I will be honest. Can't do anything anyway. Not that I'm gonna be coming back. Run away very, very quickly. Holy hell.
My robes are going to reap from Dan's inspiration.
I like how the Fooper Feather didn't do jack shit. Cool. Awesome. I just got into trouble for nothing. Alright, so we gotta do that and do that. Okay. That's fine. Well, that was a complete waste of a Fooper Feather and everything else.
This cannot possibly be as
gosh.
difficult as it seems.
Alright, let's go see about Natty. That never fails to make me laugh. I don't know why Sharp's always referring to standard ingredients. Nothing is standard. Who's walking around with mistletoe berries? I mean, that's that. Okay, yeah.
I'm going to have my own telescope.
Actually, let me save real quick. That's just a smart thing to do. running.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Mm-hmm. I think we can get there this way. I think. Oh. Perhaps not. I don't mind, no, this is a really pretty view. Like, really pretty, wow. Mm-mm-mm. What the hell was that? Sorry. I swear my mic was just like hitting my skin for some reason. I'm like, what the hell? Then I realized, no, it's not that close, so what was touching me? I don't know. Run, 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 run. So, yesterday at school, it's been raining a lot, right? And I watched 3 people take a full wagon of stuff. And they were in nice clothing. And it was gonna be hard for them to go the regular way with the, sidewalk. There we go. There's the word. And because it was broken up.
Lumos.
I'll never not do this. Rest in peace. I love that they added that.
This looks intriguing.
But the sidewalk was broken up because they were doing something to it. Construction was. There were still other ways to go, but they decided to take a shortcut.
It is good
And
to see you, my
so they went
friend.
down a muddy slope. The 2 women were in dresses with a full cart of supplies for like a party or something. And it's like a 45-degree slope, and I watched one woman just straight up lose it and fall smack on her ass and on her back and hit the back of her head, and she rolled down the hill, and it's muddy, and I was like, oh my god, are you okay? And then the other lady almost busted it as well because she lost the cart. Cart starts going down. The guy manages to grab it, and he didn't bust it. She managed to catch herself, but I was just sitting there thinking, why would you do that? It was wild.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Yeah, it was
there,
bad.
And I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Everyone was okay, though.
I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What
That sounds so wild,
There's one
doesn't
more
it?
thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
Yeah, great
I'm
question.
still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, It is
I love
safe
how
to
they
say
just
that Rookwood and
believe.
Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili-land. I am not
Oh, I
going
guess
to
she was
sit
in
by and
the
watch them destroy
Three
my new home.
Broomsticks. We did Sebastian, didn't we? No, yeah, we did Sebastian. So, okay, that was weird. Fuck it.
Good.
How good
Rookwood
is
and
observing?
Harlow are a
Yeah,
dangerous
very
pair.
much.
And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Alright, well. Oops.
What's going on here?
Let me really quickly see if I have any new gear to put on. A very not matching scarf. And some gloves. I love that you can do this from the get-go. It's fantastic. Yeah, no, I mean, it's so easy to see that the ground is saturated, and I was just like, why are they doing this? I don't understand. Why would you do this?
They must have come this way. Think!
Shut up.
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen.
Why would they?
My research.
Actually, I know why. Because they see an old woman and they think
Rookwood don't give a
defenseless,
doxy's nip
and
back your
y'all are also
time.
shitheads.
Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
Students, you can't be sick.
Are you on meth?
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
She's just like, fuck you.
I will not be cast about.
Don't I have to do Incendio on some of these folks? Yeah, I have to cast Incendio and I have to do the roll dodge, don't I?
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
How edgy can I be?
You've nowhere to hide. If we take hold of
Fuck.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
take this student or my dead body.
Love her. Yeah, how about you stay in the air, my dear?
No,
No, don't. I don't like fire. Well, don't be an ass, and you won't have fire. It's very simple. I love how she's just like, you're not taking the
I've
student.
never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
I know, like we're literally a stone's throw. The hell was that noise?
Are you alright?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Yeah.
You're a
I
researcher.
love her.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all
I hate
around
these.
the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin.
I call them
believe
awful.
He created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
With the way that these trials are, you would have expected him to be a freaking Ravenclaw. Seems a bit tedious.
I'm not sure old vine-covered pillars are worth studying.
Okay, I wouldn't have been that rude, but
Anything concerning Merlin is worth pursuing, and I shall have you know, no one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
I wonder why Mallowsweet.
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
She's so nice.
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground.
Yep.
Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens.
A little bit of green confetti.
See that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these piles.
I love that the further we get, the less we can hear. I do like that. Run. Run.
The flames make the pyre sink.
Run. Ooh. Ooh. Mana shit. Ooh. Is in the Harry Potter universe like yeah, I like that. I do like it. Don't get me wrong. Love Merlin until I have to do this shit. the trials.
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I was done with life when I had to finish all the trials.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, you've had a very
And do be
exciting
careful
day.
out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
I love that she just... Oh, look at the little hopping! Oh! And you left that? Oh, because that was something I could use to throw. Okay, hi computer, do you mind?
Greetings, young Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope. Get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Black.
What? Okay, but I need to get Expelliarmus. A house elf may have a clue to the missing pages I seek. I should find out more. Okay, well, I do have to have Expelliarmus to get the final bit, right? No. I don't think I do. Well, no, yeah, I do though, don't I? Yeah, I like puzzles till the puzzles are too hard. Yeah, pretty much. Shit. Okay, I want to. Oh, I hate doing it. Okay, hang on. Let me go pick up the side quest. His side quest, because I know if I go there, I can get Hecat's thing over with pretty quick.
I never thought
But what we're gonna try to do is do the quest without needing, without grabbing Expelliarmus first.
Pardon me, is everything all right? Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now.
This poor guy.
I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you?
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
Poor guy.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me.
Yeah.
It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Yeah. Okay. I always feel bad for Arn. He's such a nice guy. Okay. Hogwarts. Okay. Right. What? What? Why?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
What? Huh? Why are there crates? I have no idea. I don't know. I'm confused. Wow. Oh man, this right here, just running down this is such nostalgia. Oh, it's right here. Oh. The Well of Four Beasts. Some students believe that a wish made over the Well of Four Beasts, whether near the Thrustrel, Griffin, Chimera, or Hippogriff, will come true for one who has gained the trust of any of the four. Oh. Whoa. Scrope knows about that book you found. Is it missing something? Scrope does not believe it is safe to speak out in the open. Scrope has left another note across the bridge among the circle of rocks. Take care, tell no one about this.
Scrope? Who is Scrope?
That's Black's house elf, and I'm really surprised he's helping, given that Black is such an asshole. And this is why this is here, I bet you. Because I need to get up there, right?
Revelio.
Oh.
Accio. Levioso.
Almost there. Head for the pumpkins, just down from the stone circle. Look inside one of them. You may be able to help poor, broken-hearted Scrope.
Pumpkins? Ah,
What?
I think I know just the place.
So pretty. But also, can we just talk about how we're just so brazen to go running around in the dark with no escort, no help, no nothing? Because trolls in Hogsmeade, Rookwood and Harlow and all that. Don't do that. Stop. Oh my god, that's creepy. Love how I'm breaking pumpkins. How did he manage to get it inside of a pumpkin? Whoever grew these pumpkins is probably crying.
Revelio.
Stop! That is so creepy. Oh. I could have just done that. I'm an idiot. The young Slytherin must be exceptionally curious by now. Meet Scrope at the water's edge by the broken dog.
Down to the water's edge. This had better not be a trick.
Yeah.
Revelio.
What? Okay, that's so creepy. I can't look at it anymore. I like how we come to this place. This is interesting. This was not what I was expecting. Ah, of course. But I am level whatever, so I can grab that now. Eh, that's terrible. Ah! That's one we don't want to be invisible. Scrope. Fascinating. Oh wow. Scrope? Hi!
Thank you for coming all this way. The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years.
What happened to your ear?
Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
Okay, I'd rather not risk it with Black, of course. What can I do for you? Happy to undermine authority if it benefits me.
Undermining the headmaster and getting something in return. Continue.
Oh, Scrope does not intend to undermine the headmaster. In fact, Scrope wants to surprise him.
Do what?
Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook
What?
belladonna for elderberries.
Wait, Jackdaw.
Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honour her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also
Oh,
find
I hope
the
he doesn't
ring.
get into trouble for this. How do you know about the book I found?
How did you know that I'd found a book and that it's missing pages?
Scrope and the other house elves are good at staying out of sight. Scrope hears and sees many things in the castle. Scrope knows how to keep secrets.
Great.
Tell me more about this treasured ring.
Oh, it's adorned with the black family crest. The headmaster would be pleased with Scrope for returning it.
I hope. I really hope. Yeah, what happened to your ear?
How did you injure your ear?
The Blacks have a tradition of decapitating their house elves when their service is no longer required. One day, dear Apollonia was understandably frustrated with Scrope and got a bit too eager with a cleaver. Scrope was able to convince the sweet girl of his value and now views this small injury as a reminder of her good heart.
Okay, that does not match with the music. What the fuck? My poor guy. You were being gaslit. Run away! Holy fuck. Oh! Oh! Good heart. May she rest a fuck no! Oh!
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast and place it on the pedestal there. Good luck.
Alright, did I
Scrope will
misname?
wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your pages. And the ring.
Did I misname this stream? Does Jackdaw, for once, not have anything to do with this?
What was it you needed me to do, Scrope?
Oh.
Scrope would never presume to need anything from a student. Scrope simply thought that you might find the pages you seek in Apollonia's grotto. And that
This
if you
poor
were to go
guy.
there, you might also find the black family ring.
Okay, never mind.
It seems this may help us both.
Scrope is relieved. Take this toast to the good luck.
Okay. Well, this is so cool, though, because I have been so curious about this cave since I stumbled across it ages ago. There's no music, and it's very creepy now. I want to be able to swim in the Black Lake. I want to be able to, like, properly dive in it and see all the mermaids and yeah, hi. Oh my god. Okay, I need you to go away.
Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio.
Fuck.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Duck bugs.
Yes. Incendio. Leviosa.
Oh wait, no. Am I supposed to Accio it? I forgot.
Leviosa. Incendio.
Okay.
Leviosa. Incendio.
Jesus. Better not need any Wiccan mold. Holy shit. I suppose I could have just swam right on by. Oh wow, it is so dark. Wrong spot! Can you imagine if our character didn't know how to swim? It's right here, dumbass. Oh my god. No, I'm a dumbass, not anybody else. Wow.
Why would I need a piece of toast? I suppose that's where it goes.
Wait, an actual piece of toast? It's a fucking actual piece of toast. What? Oh! Oh! Oh, that is so cool.
Could it be?
What?
A visitor?
Whoa, hi. Never mind, I named it correctly.
Oh? Ah. Ooh. Ah. The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago. How in the world did you find this place?
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find a black family ring here.
Ah. Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago. Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for Apollonia, I reckon. Can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail. I thought a secret map I'd pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. But she simply rolled her eyes. What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my finest moment.
Damn.
I must insist that you give them to me at once.
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So, I followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happened next? Here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to find the pages.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor. Whatever's sure to cause the most chaos. He dropped them after a particularly aggressive romp through the library.
Interesting. So, I wonder when this was. Was it when Rackham and them were there? Because the book is gone. It's put away. So did they know that those pages were stolen?
Why did I need the toast to get in here?
Oh, that was Apollonia's idea. Seems some squids love toast. They should have taught you that at Hogwarts.
Well, it's not like I've had a squid class.
I think I could guess how you died, but who did it to you?
Can guess?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze. After that, I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember.
God.
Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared.
What are
I can't
you doing
tell you
here?
what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Oh my god.
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat. If you don't mind the sight of a, well, my decapitated skeleton, they're yours for the taking.
Okay. Interesting. Huh. Oh, you can get this.
A map.
Oh.
It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Oh. Okay, so this is cool. Not gonna lie, this is cool. However, I'll be honest, I was really hoping it was something to do with mermaids. I thought this was a mermaid grotto. Or something to, like, summon the squid. It's funny. I'll give it that. Oh, I have to return to Scrope. Good thing, because I was about to teleport to the Black Forest. Oh, fuck. Hi. Go away!
Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
Oh my god, I'm about dead. It's a slight problem. But my health's coming back, so that's good. I'll get Wagenwald in the thing anyway.
Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to enter Apollonia's grotto. The toast was the key. I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw, who's agreed to lead me to the pages I've been looking for.
Phew, that boy was never good enough for Apollonia. Oh, what of the Black family ring?
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long ago.
Sold
Sad
it?
news indeed. Scrope shall need to think of another way to impress the headmaster. Well, Scrope takes some consolation in knowing that the young Slytherin found what they needed.
I did. Thank you again, Scrope.
I feel so bad.
You're a credit to House Elves.
I feel so bad for Scrope. God damn it. You dick, why'd you sell it? Damn it. What the hell? Why's he gotta be a dick, man? Why? Alright, let's see. Yep, I need to learn the disarming charm. Alright. Good to know. Oh, I can just okay, we're done. Awesome. That's easy. Let's go attend class. And then we will keep going, and then we have that trophy. Damn, Jackdaw. Like, damn it, man. I love the cutscenes. Always gives me a nice, good smile on my face. Okay. Cannot believe I'm out of Wiggenweld. That's only happened to me like twice, I think.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Yes.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
There we go.
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
That's creepy. Okay. Alright. Bye. Alright, home stretch, y'all. This is exciting. Honking, honking, honking. Okay, there we go. Working on another hat. Actually, let me save real quick. Alright. Fuck off.
Revelio.
Aw, damn. No, not what I am looking for. Oh, man. Okay, let me... Okay. Of course it has to be at night.
Here I am, as good as my word.
Oh, that's all you got.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It took the cunning of a Slytherin to track down these pages.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros.
I'm so glad you remember.
I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Yeah, I think that wasn't a good idea.
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
This is very creepy.
Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering.
You're
Probably
dead!
best I
It's
leave you to it.
fine!
Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
I don't know. All I know is that I feel like if you'd have paid more attention in
Nothing
school,
to do
you'd have
now
been fine.
but keep going.
You would have been alive!
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
Yeah, right?
Revelio.
It's the fluff balls.
Something oddly solemn about this
So
place.
pretty.
Such regal creatures, stags.
I love that reference to the movies and the books. Love that.
There it is. Just as Jackdaw described.
I wonder who set all this up, though.
Revelio.
Okay. Well, I have no
Intramuros.
healing, so this is great. That is really cool.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Okay,
Renrock
come on.
knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. But
Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Crusader.
You're not stupid for me.
Accio.
Boing, boing, boing.
Expelliarmus.
I won't rest.
Leviosa.
Okay, whoo.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
God, that is so creepy looking, but good. I like how it's called Jackdaws too. That's great. That is so great. Okay. Oh my gosh. Ow!
I wonder how big this place is.
Massive.
Revelio.
Alright, final stretch, y'all. And then I get another trophy. And then we just gotta do this run one more time.
Impressive. That must be where all this leads.
That's insane.
Accio. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here.
Yeah.
Revelio. I wonder if any of my spells. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Boom. Ah, damn it, I wanted those. Okay, so the question is...
If I could summon that platform to me, I could likely get on it. Levioso. Incendio. Potato. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign. Accio. Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help.
I'm kind of looking because I want some, of course, any better gear and, of course, potions. That would be great. I don't know why I'm grabbing these. I just am. However, I just don't feel like dealing with all the itty bitty spiders at the moment.
Levioso, incendio. Protego, stupefy. Expelling.
Another puzzle. Jackdaw could solve this so good.
Accio.
Okay, there we go.
Revelio.
There we go. I wish a few more of the quests were different per playthrough. That would be nice. But I like how so far they're all a little different. Money. I don't need money. Okay.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
I can't go down that way, that's right. Okay. That's nice that those are lit up. Oh wait, could I drop down? I don't think I can though.
It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
Yeah. Okay, so...
Revelio. Accio.
It's a good thing we're strong enough to pull ourselves up.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Revelio. Accio.
Don't remember which way is the right way, quote unquote. I don't want the right way.
Incendio.
Not a headless
Thank
skeleton
you.
in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
Protego, stupefy. Incendio.
Ah, shit.
Expelliarmus.
Fanciful spell work.
Levioso, incendio.
Oh, why did I do that?
Protego, stupefy. Levioso, incendio.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search
No,
of
this is
cave.
the one I can't jump down. Okay, never mind. Not that it really matters, but you know. Okay. Alright, we have 1 potion. Slightly concerning, but it's okay. I think we'll be able to pull through. Just the dug bogs screw me up.
Revelio.
Yeah, okay, we're good.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Big boom.
Accio. Incendio. Stupefy. Levioso. Accio.
Fuck. Stomp. Okay, we're good. I'm trying really hard not to use this last potion. Unless absolutely necessary. Those dug bogs really do mess me up.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where
Well, those are ugly spectacles, aren't they? Holy crap. Okay.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Okay. Gloves that I can't wear, so that's great.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
No, he was not. But that's okay. It's good for us. In our pursuit of getting through this speed run and unscathed. It's not really a speed run. I'm just calling it that.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me.
Oh, thank you, God. Okay, there they are.
Revelio.
Okay, this is just a way for me to see. Okay, and then we get out. Alright, I feel like I can do it with 3. I mean, I feel like I could have done it anyway. It's just a lot easier.
There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what the heavy-hitter Jackdaw. Protego! Stupefy. Accio. Stupefy. Incendio. Stupefy. Levioso. Incendio.
Okay. Alright. Please tell me I have enough oomph for the big bosses. Ugh! Rude! Okay.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Levioso. Incendio. Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus.
I know I keep getting the wrong spell.
Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Okay, there we go. Woohoo!
Farewell, monster. I can only imagine that the spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
Right? Nightmare fuel for anybody who has arachnophobia.
Revelio.
Alright. One right there, one right there, one right there. Okay. Got it. Alrighty, we're almost done. Woohoo! Okay. Mallow sweet, of course. I love how there's different like potion ingredients and things all around the map, even inside caves, so it gives you even further incentive.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. I must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years.
Okay. I like how he's like, thank you for keeping them safe. Meanwhile, I'm just like, why did you have to take them in the first place? Okay, perfect. Alright, let's do it.
Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room? Accio. Incendio. Protego. Stupefy.
I should have said that.
Stupefy. Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. So many brutes. Incendio.
Why did I do that? Alright, you're gonna give me one and then you're gonna give me two, right? Should have saved that again.
Expelliarmus. Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Okay, easy. Yay! Yeah, that's gotta really suck for Jackdaw, because the little ones?
That's unnerving. What's happening?
Yeah. Find it interesting that still after all this time, there's that ancient magic of just being stabbed in the ground or whatever.
Revelio.
This is still so freaking cool, though.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
And now I'm in here.
Where am I?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Oh no, the room's starting to flood.
Would have been really useful to know the air breathing charm.
How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
Yeah, I'd be freaking terrified too. Also, we're so lucky. So I guess it's reacting to the ancient magic.
Protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Woohoo! We did it!
Can it be?
He's so excited. He is so excited. Hi, Rackham.
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Your connection to ancient magic has unlocked talents. Let's do woohoo! The toast of the town. Oh, that is so silly, and I wasn't expecting that as a Slytherin, and I love it. 10 out of 10. Oh my god, that's so funny. Okay, definitely that. I like that. Ooh, yes, like that as well. Yes, and that too. Don't really need that just yet. That, yes, for sure. I love that. That too. That's all just really good. We'll do that. Okay. Cool. Alright, let us get back to Hogwarts. Hang on. No, this is the way we came from. That's right. Now we gotta leave. Alright, so that is our Slytherin run done. Which is awesome.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
Because you haven't actually unlocked the map yet.
Handy resource indeed.
But yeah, so I like the Slytherin thing. The common room is beautiful. I liked that quest, I think, a little bit more than the Ravenclaw one, because it was a little bit more intriguing. On the one hand, I'm glad the Ravenclaw one
back at Hogwarts
was not
I wonder
as
when Professor
challenging.
Fig will be back. I did promise him I
Because it
wouldn't
could have been.
neglect my
Because it could have
studies
been a
while
lot
he was
worse.
away.
And I'm not good at
Suppose
puzzles.
I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with a book.
On the other hand, I do wish it had been a little bit more involved. However, I am slightly disappointed with us not being able to find the ring for Scrope or collect the wand parts
You need to
for
learn the
Ollivander.
Pulso, the banishing charm, useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
I wish we could have done that. I think that's going to be some sort of lingering disappointment throughout all of them, although it wasn't as bad for Gryffindor because nearly headless Nick, he always tries to get in with the headless hunt. It's never going to happen. So you go into that with the expectation of, buddy, this is not going to work out. But the others, they're new, they're shiny. You want to be able to collect that ring back for Scrope because his poor ear. I do wonder though, why does he always have the little bandage? Because if it was so long ago, wouldn't it have healed over by now? Or does Black just keep being an asshole? Also, like, seriously, what the fuck? Decapitating? Oh my god, no. No, no, no. Poor dude needs a lot of therapy. But yeah, I really enjoyed the common room of the Slytherins. I like the water. I'm a water kid. I love water. So I really liked that. I'm not gonna pick a favorite. I'm not going to. I won't do that. I do wish that it had something to do with the mermaids, though. I wish. They've teased me with mermaids now, and I really want there to be something with the mermaids. But I do think that toast thing was really funny. I don't know. It wasn't what I was expecting, and while I do really, really like that, I also really want to do something with the Black Lake, like, really badly. But yeah, so that is gonna be me done. Really fun, and I am missing one achievement, and that is the Hufflepuff one. And all I know is that they go to Azkaban, which is really curious to me. I wonder how that works. So we will find out. Starting next time, next Thursday, we will make ourselves a Hufflepuff. We will get to pass the trolls like we have been, and then we will finish with the Jackdaw quest and the Azkaban thing. That'll be interesting. Did Jackdaw actually get caught and sent to Azkaban? I don't know. But yeah, having a lot of fun. Slightly bittersweet that I'm going to be putting this game down again, but I'm also excited to see what other game is in store. As mentioned previously, I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to wait until the final stream week, and I will put the poll up then, and then that way it can just be up for 2 weeks, and people can vote to their heart's content, or let me know. There's a lot of different things we could do. Forbidden West, Baldur's Gate. But also, I kind of want to play Shadow of Mordor. We could also do My Time with Portia. I think those are going to be the 4 that I'm going to be putting up. And or maybe a Souls run. So there may be a total of 6 different games that kind of go up. But they're all games that I want to do this year or touch and or play. So, you know, should be a good time. And I will leave it up to chat's choice. Chat's choice, community's choice. There we go. Viewer discretion. There we go. But anyway, yeah. So tomorrow night we're going to be doing Coral Island, and then Saturday we will be continuing our Death Stranding. So yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic Friday. or whatever day or time zone it is. This is going to be it for our Slytherin run. I bid y'all adieu. Again, is that Latin or Greek? I don't know. Jackdaw doesn't know. You know what? Fuck it. Let's figure it out. Because every single time he fucking says it, I get really curious. Okay. Adieu. Adieu is French. That's what I thought. Okay. Because I was like, it's not Latin or Greek. I don't think it is. But I mean, there could be an argument that it has Latin roots because the French language and Spanish they have their roots in Latin. But anyway, adieu is French. I should have freaking known that because I did studied a bit of French like a freaking decade ago, but whatever. Anyway, I hope y'all have a good time, a good one, whatever. And next week we start our final character, and we are going for that final trophy. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm so excited to get the platinum because this game absolutely deserves it. It is beautifully crafted, and yeah. Anyway, I've been babbling